Welcome to Bitcoin Brains. This is our store. This is Ben. He's the one who helps you out if you need any Bitcoins. This is our brand new script-based ASIC mining rig. These are called grid seeds. They're straight from China. Very new technology. This is one of our custom GPU mining frames. You can fit up to 5 GPUs on that and get excellent airflow.
Nice.
Prototype Bitcoin ATM here. A couple of GPU mining rigs, mining different script-based coins, and then in the back wall here we've got our Bitcoin mining equipment. Those are sort of the biggest thing on the market right now. They're called ant miners.
So people are moving away from doing the GPU mining more onto things like this?
Well, you haven't really been able to mine Bitcoins properly with GPUs for quite a while, because these chips, these ASIC chips, which stands for application-specific integrated circuit.
Okay.
Basically, they're a special chip that can only do Bitcoin mining. They can't do anything else, and they're much more efficient at that. So they've kind of taken over the market for Bitcoin mining machines.
And these machines require external power, do they not?
They do, yeah.
Yeah. So you just have to jumper a power supply for each one?
Yeah.
Is there specific power supplies you can order or buy for these units, or is this the main way of doing it?
This is the main way. I've seen people using server power supplies.
Okay.
Or really anything that you can get a 6-pin PCI adapter for.
Cool.
That's what they're powered off of.
What's the wattage these things are kind of pulling?
Each one of them is about 300, 350 watts.
So they're very reasonable then?
Yeah.
All right. Start to finish, how do you create the wallet? Where do you go to do these things?
Well, most people when they buy Bitcoins in store or get started for the first time will use a cell phone app.
Okay.
And if you're on Android, it's very easy. It's just called Blockchain.
Okay.
It takes a couple seconds to download, and that'll generate your address.
Is there any cost to that, or is it free?
There's no cost.
Oh, perfect. And then how do you actually start getting the coins into that account? Do you get account numbers, things like that you enter in as you go onto your computer to set these up, or how do you do it from there?
You would get a great big Bitcoin address, a
okay.
big long string, and it would generate a QR code that I could, for example, scan with my version of that app, and then send you the Bitcoins from my phone to your phone.
All right, and for all the other currencies, how do you switch between each currency to your wallets?
Well, each currency will need a separate wallet.
Okay.
That's one of the things that a lot of the second and third string currencies don't really have as great infrastructure so far.
Is that where the issues are happening with the thefts and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, the entire industry is very new.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people coming up with different startups, and startups don't always necessarily have the best security. So.
And are you taxed or anything like that on it within Canada and the US?
Well, right now in Canada, the government views Bitcoin transactions just like a barter transaction.
Okay.
So you're supposed to pay tax on whatever the value of the goods that you exchange for Bitcoins. And I believe you're also supposed to pay capital gains on any profits that you make from the price increase on Bitcoins. Okay,
good to know. How do you actually buy and sell it? Do you just do it with other users, or is there actual banks and things like that?
Well, there's online exchanges you can buy them on. There's a whole bunch of those. The biggest ones in Canada are called CA Vertex and Vault of Satoshi.
Okay.
They require quite a bit of verification, but there's also sort of a growing network of places like our store around the country, along with ATMs all over the place where you can go to just buy or sell your Bitcoins directly to a machine. And
that's great to know. The other question I have for that, these are tradable stocks right now, are they not? Is Bitcoin something you can buy into like a normal stock, or?
Well, they're not considered a stock. They're considered a commodity according to the government. So it's just like if you were to buy a tomato, there's no legal difference. If that tomato were to then increase in value dramatically, then your tax implications would be the same.
Good to know, good to know. And do you have multiple shops? I believe you have one in Edmonton as well? Edmonton and Calgary?
We have one shop in Edmonton that's independently owned.
Okay. Are you guys expanding more, or are you guys quite happy where you are?
We're not looking to open any more stores immediately. We are looking at looking into the world of Bitcoin ATMs.
Okay.
But right now our main focus is on the mining equipment.
Good to know, good to know. And do you have a large client base, or is this still just continuously growing?
It's always growing. We do have much higher than I initially thought in terms of repeat clients. We have a huge number of repeat clients, and we have a lot of regulars.
Good to know, good to know. All right.